President Donald Trump has repeatedly said he won't cut Medicaid. It provides health care for nearly 80 million people. But this week, Congressional Budget Office found that Republicans cannot meet their own budget targets without cuts. And that has local recovery advocates pretty worried. NBC5's Regina Waldrop spoke with two women who say Medicaid changed their lives.
Pushing back against the idea that Medicaid could be cut.
I was on heroin for 40 years, and I've been clean now 10 months.
Now in recovery, Linda says she's fighting to protect federal funding for the health insurance program.
It saved my life. How women did it.
Awilda has a similar story.
It's helped me with my mental illness. It's helped me in recovery because I'm also a recovering addict, okay? And now, instead of being out there in the streets like I was back then, I'm helping people.
Recovery advocates, treatment providers, and others say federal cuts to Medicaid would be devastating.
A lot of the work that we've done in terms of pulling these services together and making them easy to access is going to be affected.
Federal lawmakers and President Trump haven't said yet that they plan to cut Medicaid. Here's what the president said recently.
Can you guarantee that Medicare, Medicaid, Social Security will not be touched?
Yeah, I mean, I have said it so many times, you shouldn't be asking me that question. We're not going to touch it. Now, we are going to look for fraud.
However, this week, the Congressional Budget Office found that in order to focus on President Trump's priorities like immigration and taxes, Medicaid would have to be cut. And Speaker Mike Johnson has said Medicaid is on the table for reining in spending. Locally, there are also concerns that cuts could reverse gains made in overdose prevention efforts. Last year, Cook County had 1,026 overdose deaths. Illinois reported 3,502 overdose deaths in 2023. Medicaid also helps fund overdose prevention products like Narcan. In the past few years, 64,000 of these boxes have been given out to organizations. Representative LaShawn Ford says cuts will put lives at risk.
And we will continue to fight to make sure that Illinois does what it can to protect those people.
Regina Waldrop, NBC5 News.
Really important look at what Medicaid actually does in people's lives. Our thanks to Regina.
True.